Hey troops, Captain Kurt here. Again, just finished another outstanding PT session. The title of today is, what do you stand for? What do you stand for? What is your moral, ethical, or philosophical compass? And we call that simply a value system. What is your value system? What are those norms, beliefs that become your guiding light to your daily decision making? Stay focused on that, okay? In the U.S. Army, we adhere to the leadership model, which is also an acronym. It stands for loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. This is the model that we applied. And we laid that model out and we assessed every individual according to that model. You either met the standard or you need to improve. And you need to identify the model that applies to you. So that's your first step. But understanding that is key. Understanding that, as the good book says, the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike. And the question for you is, where do you stand when the rain is pouring? Where do you stand in that storm? Do you stand firm or do you waver? Anytime a storm comes, do you just get pushed aside? Or can you stand in that storm, understanding who you are and what it is you stand for? Step one, for you, my troops, identify your value system and stick to it. And if you haven't identified your value system, take on the leadership model. Take on the Lady Justice model. Take on the Ma'at model. Take on your religious model. Whatever it is, what's important is it builds your integrity and it's something that you stick to. Number two, I want you to apply that self-imposed adversity. Don't wait for the big storm. Create those little storms. Create those little storms that you can overcome. It builds you up. It builds your character. And one way to do this, and the main way to do this, is that PT in the morning. To get physically fit 5 days a week. I know my team says, you keep focusing on this working out. I'm telling you, this is the way. This is the way to build a higher frequency. This is the way to self-actualization. This is the way. I'm telling you, it's going to be difficult for you to be wealthy and a business person and to be healthy and to be a good family member if you're not physically fit. Because being physically fit builds upon everything else. It gives you that positive mental attitude, that positive mental framework, so you can plan and you can build your team and build your organization. Next, I want you to track your daily decision making. In your day, did you meet the standard that you laid out for yourself? And if not, I want you to meditate on it. I want you to focus on that and understand why that is. Make your daily assessment and write it down. Lastly, I want you to continue to aspire to be the man that you want to be. Put that framework out there. Put that model out there. Visualize that person. Visualize that man. That strong man. That man with good posture that can walk into any room and influence anybody. Work towards that person and track your progress against that. General Patton said, we don't rise to our level of expectation. We fall to our level of training. And what this is saying is, we all need a coach and a mentor. We all need that development. These are difficult areas to improve. Don't try it alone. I'd be honored to be your coach. I'd be honored to help push you and get you to that next level. Captain Kurt, signing out. 1, 2, 3.